Hello, everybody. This is Jan Moray, and I'm part of the Perry 10K Share-a-thon for today. And I have on here how you can join Perry 10K. And my website is mentalfitnessnow.com. And I'm not sure if I'm live yet, but I'm going to switch the camera over. And here I am. And I guess I'll just get started. And as the previous speaker is finishing up, I guess she's going to bring people over here. I see Tamara's joined. Thank you. That's good. I'm ready to talk about. Hello there. Hello, Tamara. Good to see you. And I made it. I missed yours. Sorry about that. But today we're talking about stop consuming and start creating. And I want to promote Perry 10K. This is part of the Perry 10K organization. And I will check your replay. I will definitely do that. I'm not now following you, so I should be able to find you. And so today this is the Perry 10K Share-a-thon. And if you have any interest in joining this wonderful organization, you can join at perry10k.com/join. And people come on every day and have different topics. There you go. They've got the website at the bottom there, and anybody can apply, and it's by application, and just it goes through a committee to try to determine who can join. And so today's topic is stop consuming and start creating. And I want to talk about 4 different ways you can consume. And when we talk about consuming, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Anybody out there want to throw something out? So it's spending money, because we want things. We see all these things. And now with the internet and social media and everything out there, we see all these people having all kinds of things. And it's like, I want that. I want to get it. But when you buy things, you get just instant satisfaction for the moment. And it's not necessarily and so how long does that keep you happy? So you got to have this thing, and so you buy it. And then after a while, it's not really appealing to you anymore, and you're not really getting a lot out of it. And so you got to buy something else. You have to get the next best thing. And a lot of times, you find something out there that you got to have, you buy it, and then somebody else has bought something better. And so then you have to buy the something better. But when you're buying all this stuff, do you really get any satisfaction? Maybe yes, at the beginning you will, but after a while you're not really getting any satisfaction out of it. And so consuming. So money is the first thing that you can consume here. And so another thing that you can consume is your time. And so how much time are you spending looking through social media, spending time on Facebook, spending time watching TV, spending time doing whatever? And how are you feeling when you do that? Is it a good feeling, or are you just kind of blah and just doing it because you have nothing else to do? And so with your time, you don't get those minutes back. So why not do something creative with that time? Hello, Sage. Thank you for joining. And so let's do something creative with that time, instead of watching somebody else or somebody else do something. And so I want to do something. And so another way you can consume. Another thing you can consume is information. There's so much information out there, and so many ways you can research things and try to figure out, how am I going to do it? And I can use myself as an example. I'm one of these analysis by paralysis people, okay? And so you go out there and you keep looking and looking and trying to figure out how to do things, to try to see what's the best way to do it. And like the example is for me to get on Periscope here, is that I've been thinking about doing it for a long time, and I was reading about how to do it and how to get on, and am I going to look stupid, and what am I going to talk about? And so I never got on and did it. I never created anything. until finally I learned about Perry 10K. I applied and I got accepted. And it's like, okay, now I don't have any excuses. I'm just going to do it. Yes, I'm here and I'm glad to be here. This is a great group of people, one of the most supportive and encouraging people that, yes, I am with the crew. And thank you. And I'm really excited to be here. I'm a fairly new member. But instead of spending your time getting information, is to go out and create something. Do it. Even if you feel like you're stupid, after a while you get better, and then you really don't care if you look stupid or not, because who cares? I'm out there doing what I love to do. I'm learning. I'm teaching, and that's a great thing. And then the fourth way of spending your time, of consuming, is with your energy. Because we spend, if you're looking on Facebook and you're seeing what people are doing, and then you're feeling bad because so and so is doing this and then I'm not doing anything, or I'm worried about what my boyfriend is doing on Facebook, or who he's talking to and who he's Snapchatting with and all this stuff. I'm wasting all my energy worried about other people, what's going on outside of me, instead of spending my energy doing things that are good for me, doing things that are going to help me to feel happy, and doing things where I'm adding value to somebody else. Yes, it does. It goes in all those situations. And so just trying to spend your energy doing something constructive and being creative, because when you create, you get such a sense of accomplishment. You can say, I did it. Look what I did. This is what I accomplished, and how you feel when you're looking to see what all these other people are accomplishing. And first of all, you don't really know if they truly did it or not. It's just what they said they did. And so you're creating this thing about all these other people had this wonderful life, a better life than what I do. And so you're looking at that. You're consuming all your time, all your energy, looking to see what other people are doing. And instead it's like, well, what can I do? How can I add value? And the things that I'm trying to do now is I write blog posts. I'm trying to do these scopes now. And I'm writing a book, and these things that, even though I'm not really getting a whole lot of feedback, just the fact that I'm doing it, I'm feeling like I'm accomplishing something and I am doing something. And that in itself is much more rewarding than going out and buying something. I mean, I may feel bad and I may think I need this one thing, and I go out and buy it, and then I feel good for the moment, but then the next day, the next week, is it going to still give me as much pleasure? Whereas when I'm creating something, when I'm writing, when I'm speaking, when I'm working with people, when I'm doing the things that I love, that's what helps me to feel good. And so when we're creating, we feel a whole lot better about ourselves than we do when we're consuming. And even though there's an urge inside of us to try to do what everybody else is doing, it's just not the same. And it's not that worthwhile for us. And so the 4 ways of consumption that I talked about is, spending money. I got 1 minute left, so we'll go through this quickly. But you're spending money, or you're spending your time, or you're consuming information, or you're consuming your energy. And we need to save our energy for the things that are very important, and the things that are really going to give us happiness. And you can tell by how you feel inside when you do something, and how long that happy feeling lasts. So stop being consumers. Let's be creators and create more energy. Yes. And when we're doing the things that we love to do, we are creating more energy inside of us, and then we've got more to give. We've got more that we can do for other people. So get creative. And even if you're not necessarily a creative person, doesn't matter. There's still things that you can do that are going to bring you pleasure and help you to feel like you're doing something, and you feel a sense of accomplishment. All right, don't fake it to make it. Do it. Just do it and make it happen. All right, so I'm not sure how I end these things here. If I just do it. Just do it. That is my motto. Okay, we're done here. All right, thank you so much for listening. Appreciate all the support. And we'll talk to you on another broadcast.